This morning, we're talking about valley fever. It can cause serious health effects and can even be deadly. 17's Aaliyah Fitzgerald is joining us live from Northeast Bakersfield this morning with more on what Kern County is doing on a local level to fight this disease. Aaliyah?
That's right, Maddie. It's a nationwide issue seen in Kern County, and it's being researched right in our backyard. Coughing, sneezing, a runny nose. All symptoms that could be confused with getting the flu or even getting the coronavirus. In Kern County and other agriculture-heavy areas, these symptoms could mean for something much different.
So if you have flu-like symptoms and a rash and you live in Kern County, you probably have valley fever and not flu or COVID.
Symptoms that could be swept under the rug if you're unaware of what valley fever signs could look like.
So one of the reasons it's important to educate people about valley fever is that the symptoms are very similar to other respiratory illnesses. So flu and COVID-like symptoms that last longer, specifically fever and cough, also fatigue, night sweats, headache, very non-specific symptoms. The only specific symptom with valley fever is you can often have a rash associated with it.
Any health provider can order a test. If your first test is negative yet you continue to see symptoms, test again in 3 weeks. Being that there's no cure for the disease, awareness could be key for prevention. So much so that Kern County deemed August as Valley Fever Awareness Month.
About a third of cases throughout California occur right here in Kern County. It's especially prevalent in warm summer months following wet winters, which is exactly what we're seeing right now.
This disease doesn't just happen to us, but our furry friends can get it too.
It is something that we have to worry about with our pets. Luckily, most of the veterinarians around here are familiar with valley fever. Other animals can get it too, horses.
But there's hope.
The good news for us with our pets is that there is a company that is working to develop a vaccine for pets. So it is actually going through the regulatory process right now with the USDA. So it's possible that our pets could have a vaccine as early as next year.
The message is simple. Awareness is key, not fear. Robert Purdy knows this first-handedly as he had valley fever himself. It doesn't stop him from trying to make change within Kern County.
I still work here, I still have my family here, and I'm hopefully going to have grandchildren here. So it's not something I fear. Dr. Einstein, who's a research pioneer, before Dr. Einstein there was no treatment for valley fever, and then even after he discovered the first treatment, it was very minimal treatment. He raised generations of his family here.
Now, stay tuned, as coming up in the second half hour of the show, we'll be having a valley fever expert on to pinpoint what exactly is the fungus that causes this and why it has the symptoms that it does. In Northeast Bakersfield, Aaliyah Fitzgerald, 17 News.